Hello, Internet. Welcome to another edition of I Talk About Random Things I'm Doing in My Life today. We are lucky enough to have a special guest, Kathryn Bache. Woohoo!
Hello!
One of the major inspirations behind my own attempt to start video blogging. And we are in the same room, which doesn't happen very often.
And won't be for very much longer.
Although we managed to make it happen twice in the month of May. 2 weekends out of May is about 50% of the time that we normally spend together in Singapore.
Yeah.
So we're working on catching up, but I'm going to try and go and visit in probably July once you guys are
Okay.
a bit settled. So, anywho, we had a very full weekend. We
Brunched, massaged.
massage times 3.
Yeah.
Brunch times 2.
And really nice dinner times 3.
Times 3.
If you count today's lunch
Well,
as dinner.
which it
which
was,
I do.
because we didn't eat dinner, so therefore in the traditional dinner as largest meal of the day, it was dinner.
Check.
We bought some chocolate, very, very little of which is left. I think you can see 2 pieces. That's it.
It's really good.
It was delicious.
We still have the pebble mix, as they call it.
Yeah, but I ate all the parts I liked out of that.
So should I take it home?
I'm like your grandma in the sense that I just ate my favorite parts out of it.
Maybe I could eat it on the leg between Jakarta and Singapore.
Yeah, because you can't take it home, but you could take it closer
All right,
to
so I'll
home.
have pineapple juice and pebble mix for breakfast.
Yes.
Mm.
Or soursop juice.
Oh, no, not after today.
Not after today. We ordered soursop juice, and then it came, and it was like...
I don't think that tastes right. And then I told a story about drinking other juice in Cairo that really doesn't taste right, and then we're like, yeah, that's
yeah, and we
not
sent
worth
it back,
drinking.
and we were like, we don't want it. And then they brought us more other ones, and they were like, is this better? And we were like, yes, much better. I'm glad we didn't try to pretend that we were just stupid white people who didn't know what soursop juice was supposed to taste like, because it was
might
actually
look
bad.
like stupid white people, but we lived in Asia for a while.
We're moderately intelligent white people, at least. So, Kathryn's getting packed up. Oh, she had a couple Skype dates, one of which I joined in on. I also had a Skype date.
It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom!
Happy birthday!
And I got to talk to my sister and brother-in-law in Edinburgh.
Which is great.
Which
that
was
time
great.
difference works out a lot better for you and for us than the one to the States.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's also nice because when we spent yesterday, was that yesterday? Yeah, watching TED all day, we got interrupted continuously with these Edinburgh ads for the Global TED meeting next month. And so I was reminded of my sister, and we got to tell them to go. Hopefully they can find tickets to go to TED Global.
Yeah, it was very nice to see them. It was also nice to watch. Unfortunately, the reason we watched TED all day yesterday was because Kathryn had a bit of the local food poisoning.
What do you call it? You don't call it deli belly.
We don't. We call it probably typhoid is what we call it.
I have typhoid?
You do not have typhoid. Probably just swallowed an extra mouthful of water when you were brushing your teeth, if it wasn't the salad. We were trying to be really careful, but anywho.
You don't order salad in Asia.
Yeah. And probably brush your teeth with a bottle of water if you're in here or, India.
I'm trying to beef up my immune system.
I know, me too, until my stomach hurts all the time, and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
all right, experiment over.
It was not worth the day on the couch.
Yeah, but the TED was fun.
Yeah.
And we recovered in enough, quick enough manner to go to the fabric market today, where we made several lovely purchases.
I really like the boutique.
Yeah, we were really excited about it, and it was hard to find like boutique cotton, but we finally found a store that had a lot of really great things.
Because rayon sucks.
There was a lot of rayon. I like the rayon personally, but Kathryn, it's not nice to work with.
I just don't. It doesn't hold up well. The cotton's gonna last a lot longer.
That's true.
And I don't like the sensation, the sensory rayon.
Huh. I do like rayon, but I don't like having to figure out how to wash it and make sure that it like stays soft and like shiny. Because I'm lazy. Speaking of being lazy, I totally like dried a bunch of clothes the other day and then left them in the dryer like over the weekend. And then I was like, where are all my undergarments? And I was like, oh, they're in the dryer, and they were maybe not completely dry, so I might have to dry them again.
Like now?
Oh, eventually, whatever. I'll figure it out.
They might get moldy.
No, they're dry now.
Oh, okay. All
They're
right.
definitely dry now. Because it was like a week ago when I put them in there.
Oh my god.
They're dry. They were mostly dry. Okay, the reason this happens is because I have one of those combined washing machine dryers, which means washing machine plus thing that spins your clothes around at a high speed and never dries. So I think I had put it on the third dry cycle, which meant that it was like 95% dry by the time it was ended, and then I never took them out.
The Upper East Side darlings had one of those because they lived in a tiny apartment, and I swear they don't work.
The worst. They're the worst. I'd rather just have a just don't even pretend it dries.
Line dry.
Don't even pretend it dries. Exactly.
It's so much better for the environment.
Yes. Also better for my sanity. At least I don't expect something that says it's going to be a dryer to not dry my clothes.
I am going to get a dryer in Sydney, but I would probably only dry Chris's clothes because he hates the feeling of air dried clothes. Whereas I like.
That is an odd.
I like my towels a little bit starchy.
I don't feel like I ever would be able to notice whether my clothes had been air dried or.
Try it.
Oh, my jeans, I would probably be able to notice.
Also, his button downs need to be dried in a dryer.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Good points. Good things to know. Living in Asia 101. Well, I think we're at like 301 by this point in time. We're at least.
Are we gonna have to go to Asia grad school?
I think we are. I think we're working on Asia grad school. So.
I'm getting out. So.
Yeah, that's true. So
I'm gonna figure out another.
It's kind of like you. 3.5 years. It's basically like you graduated.
Yeah.
So you finished the senior level courses.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna go learn Australia.
Yeah, I feel like I got my bachelor's in 2 pieces, and then I guess maybe I'm in Asia master's school now.
I think Jakarta is.
I think Jakarta officially counts as a master's program because this place is ridiculous. We spent how many hours in traffic
I don't want to talk about it.
Like, it
feels like forever. Smog, and then there was,
my throat is really sore right now.
Issues with.
Yeah, issues with things.
Stuff.
As that should be what if I had a better blog
about
being in Jakarta, it would be called Issues with
when
Things.
It's been resolved.
Exactly. So let's knock on wood and all those things. So, anywho, we're heading to bed.
Yeah, I have a flight in 5 hours, 7 hours.
Middle of the night, but it's only 10:30, so yeah.
It was the only time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a good time because then you can sleep on the flight and
Yeah.
And we got all of Sunday, and we didn't have to rush you to the airport at Sunday night, so totally worth it. So, but great weekend, and we're glad we got to share it with you. We don't get to be in the same room very often, so figured we should document it with a blog. So, all right, thanks everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
Internet.